Hello, my name is Abraham and I want to welcome you to this video. And in this video, we're going to talk about the 6 fatal mistakes that most business owners make when it comes to Facebook marketing. In this video, you'll learn to avoid the 6 fatal mistakes. You'll also see recent case studies, and stick around because I'll show you how to get your page up and running ASAP. But before we go any further, I want to make a quick disclaimer. You see, the result I'm about to share with you is not typical for most businesses. See, I don't know what your goals are just yet. But what I do know is those who take ordinary action get ordinary results. But those who take massive action get massive results, like the result I'm about to share with you in just a second. Now, in the past 30 days, I talked specifically with 55 unique business owners about Facebook marketing, and I started seeing patterns in 2 types of people or businesses. With first, number 1, entrepreneurs who are crushing it and making more and more money, spending less and less time doing it. But the second kind are entrepreneurs who make some money sometimes, or no money a lot of time, or spend way too much time making way too little. And in the process, one thing became crystal clear. See, the people who are making a ton of money have 2 things in place. And the people who are struggling tend to have one or the other, or sometimes neither. And what I found that once these pieces are in place, it's pretty easy to scale your business to a Facebook marketing machine. Now, the first thing that you need is, number 1, high quality converting targeting traffic that allows you to spend more money to get new clients on a consistent basis. And the second thing are the systems that will manage, track, and convert those targeted leads into clients who keep coming back over and over again. And like one of my mentors told me several years ago, said, if you can't pay money to acquire a new client, then you don't really have a business. Now, the whole key to this process is to write small checks to cash the much bigger checks that comes from this Facebook cash machine method. Now, why Facebook? Well, the first reason is it's easy to set up with low budget costs, starting as little as $15 a day. Now, Facebook is growing tremendously right now. There's over billions of people on Facebook checking their app all the time. People are spending double the time on Facebook, than anywhere else. So if your clients are on Facebook, this is going to be a great place for you to come and be able to really market and able to get new clients for your business just by following this simple format. Now, the other thing is that we're still in phase 1 days of Facebook. You see, Google started out in phase 1. It was affordable to advertise. It wasn't a lot of competition. And in recent years, a lot of business owners started finding out a lot of competition, and the prices got way too high, and no one really started, to start marketing on Google. Well, Facebook, thankfully, is still in the phase 1 days. Now, where paid traffic is affordable, so you can get new clients and bring them in, but more importantly, be able to target the right client, which is exactly what Facebook helps you to do. Now, the first thing to understand when marketing on Facebook is, what does Facebook want? Well, the first thing that it wants is engagement. Facebook wants more likes, more comments. It wants more shares, more users to spend more time on Facebook. Facebook also wants more advertisers, and Facebook will definitely make they will take your money if you don't know what you're doing. Now, a lot of people come to me and they spend money on Facebook. They try Facebook ads. They haven't done it right because they don't have the right system in place. Now, because if you know how to do it and create that system once, then it can pay you over and over again, and then you know how to leverage Facebook. Now, what do you want from Facebook as a business owner? What do you want more? You want more clients, or as many clients as possible. And the thing is with Facebook is bigger is not always better. And I'm going to share that with you why you want to be as targeted as possible. Actually, the more targeted that you can get, the higher ROI. And that's what really take your business to the next level running campaigns. So I wanted to share with you the 6 fatal mistakes that most business owners make when it comes to Facebook marketing and Facebook ads. And mistake number 1 is the shotgun approach versus the laser approach. Now, some people come to me and they say, hey, Abe, I got this business and I want to advertise on Facebook and I want to advertise to everyone, And I tell them, well, that's not really a good idea, because that's the shotgun effect. If you're gonna have a lot of wasted money, if you do this. You're gonna be advertising to people who aren't in your target market. And the first thing that I have my clients do is get really clear on who your ideal client is and get really laser target and laser focused on just them. Because with Facebook, we can go in and we can target people based on their age, based on their demographics, based on their location, based on their likes, interests, and based on how much time they spend on Facebook and all sorts of preferences. And the more laser target and laser focus that we get, the higher chance of profits being made with your campaign versus just throwing a bunch of stuff out there to seeing if it sticks and wasting a lot of money in the process. Now, don't get me wrong, big brands and advertisers can afford to lose a lot of money and have the shotgun approach. But as small business owners like you and I, as entrepreneurs, you want to make sure that your advertising dollars go even further. And this is one of the biggest mistakes that I see people make over and over again. Is not getting enough focus, not getting enough what they want and what they're after when it comes to marketing, when in this case you can really target the people versus just throwing everything out and see what happens. And it's almost like the difference in target market is basically like shooting fish in a barrel. Now, the second mistake that I see most business owners do is that they're guessing instead of tracking. Now, they're putting money in the marketplace and they're guessing and they're hoping that it's going to work. Now, I got news for you. Guessing and hoping, it's not a marketing strategy. Now, everything that we do with Facebook and our system is that we can track everything and everyone from using Facebook conversions. Now, if you don't have that set up, you must have that in place for your Facebook business page. Now, in this campaign that we have set up, we have 43 conversions. Now, once we know those numbers, then we can go in our campaign and see what's working and what's not, and then pause the ones that are not working, so like that you're not wasting any money. Now, the third mistake that I see most business owners make is that they're focused on fans instead of buyers. Now, in every campaign that I'm going after, I'm always going after new clients and new buyers first. And yes, we also have a fan page, which is a cool thing to do on Facebook, but fan pages and fans are just a secondary benefit. Now, I don't primarily go after fans because, I can't buy or pay my bills with fans. I can't hire new employees with fans. I can't buy inventory with fans, and neither can you. So, now you can buy new inventory. You can, hire new employees. You can pay for your mortgage from buyers, from income that's actually coming in with your business. And that's why every campaign that I run and every client that I work with, the number one focus is how can we generate new clients that are going to invest money with you today and build up a following in the process, which is a secondary benefit. Now, our main goal is to find the buyers and find new clients. And the fourth mistake that I see most business owners make on Facebook is that they're focused on penny clicks instead of profitable clicks. Now, as Henry Ford once said, a man who stops advertising to save money is like a man who stops a clock to save time. You see, most people are focused on how much can I save, or focusing on spending less on advertising and getting cheap clicks. Well, in advertising and marketing, you really get what you pay for, right? And if you're focusing on penny clicks, then you're probably going after those, quality clients that you're after, versus what you should be focusing on is not on the cheapest advertising, but the most profitable advertising. See, what generates a high ROI is what generates the most profit for you. And when you have a profitable advertising campaign and you're doing profitable marketing for your business, then you're no longer worried about how much money am I spending, or want to know how much more can I save. You want to spend more, and the ultimate thing to do is if you spend $1 to make $2, or even $5, $10, or even $50, then you're gonna do that all day long. You're gonna ask how much more can you spend instead of less. So focusing on profitable campaigns and profitable advertising is really the key with Facebook. Now, the fifth mistake I see most business owners do on Facebook is that they're consistently selling instead of engaging with their followers, which brings me to the 80-20 rule. Now, the 80-20 rule simply means 80% of your posts must be value. Post benefits or tips about your products or services. Post events in the local area, fun photos about you and your team. Feature other businesses on your wall for recommendation, or just share fun pictures that you find all across the internet. Now, the 20% should be CTA, which is call to action posts that will lead to making a profit. You see, focus on using Facebook ads to do all of your 20% on the post, and 80% should be the posts you should consider value without selling. Now, think of your page like a party you've invited all of your friends to. Keep them entertained, get them talking, ask questions, get them connected to the community somehow. Following this rule will keep your page full of activities. What you don't want to do is drown your followers with sales, and more sales. I've seen hundreds of pages fail with the strategy. Eventually, they will unlike your page or simply hide you on the news feed, which would cause less engagement on your page. Now, it's okay to promote your product or business in your posts, but it's best to create a campaign so it's easy to track, easy to see the conversions. And I have business owners ask me, well, okay, so now that we cover the 20% using Facebook ads, the question I get all the time is, what else should I post and how many times should I post? Well, there's plenty of activities going on in your local community or in your network of business. Now, tell me, what are your Mondays like? Or post, what do you do on Tuesday? Or, where are you going to go? Be social. Let's not forget that outside of your Facebook campaign, Facebook is just a social site. Now, the sixth mistake that I see most business owners do is that they're relying on a website to make, money versus a sales funnel. Now, let's face it. The bad news is the era of websites are over, and in some markets they're dying or a slow death, or either they're already dead, right? The good news is, just like CDs replaced cassette tapes when they died, or DVDs replaced videotapes when they died, the website has been replaced by something that we call the sales funnel. So what is a sales funnel and how does it work, right? Well, a sales funnel is simply a series of pages designed starting with a capture page where the information is collected before they get to the offer. Then they upsell those in the process before checkout, or another strategy is follow-up emails to build revenue. Now, did you know that it costs McDonald's $1.91 to advertise just to get you through the drive-thru when they sell you a burger for $2.09? They're only making 18 cents, but what happens is they upsell you with fries and a Coke for $1.77 more. So they make, and more importantly, they keep $1.95 in profit. Yes, that's 8 times the profit from the initial sale. Now, what does that have to do with you? Well, you see, most business owners expect a stream of profits made from a flat website where there's no sales funnel, no conversions, no upsells, and more importantly, there's no tracking. And that's when you realize that you want to make money online, you can't sell from a flat website. You need to do what McDonald's did and set up a sales funnel. But instead of having people go through a drive-through window, online they'll go through a funnel where in the process you can gather their contact information. Then instead of selling them a burger or fries, you can sell a system in place to sell your offer. And that's what we call a sales funnel, where targeted visitors come in at the top and sales come out at the bottom. Now, there's 3 different ways making a sales funnel to the system. Number 1, bring targeted visitors to an opt-in page for a free discount or offer. Number 2, share valuable information to then book an appointment. Or 3, sell a physical product. Now, when I talk about Facebook marketing, I use a combination lock as an example. Now, there are 4 primary dials. The first one is your audience. Again, like I mentioned earlier, you need to have a clear picture of who your target market is and where they are, because once you know where they are, then we can go find them on Facebook. Now, the second thing is creating the ad. The ad is going to resonate with your target audience. Then we will set up the right landing page specifically for that audience so that we can start building a list of interesting prospect or interested buyers that come over to you over and over again. And the fourth element is conversions. Working on the conversion points from start to finish, from your ad, then your landing page, then your funnel, ultimately making the cash register ring. Now, when you get these four elements in alignment, it's like opening up a lock. You can literally open up with the key to your business by having these four elements in alignment. But if you have just one of these out of line, you're not going to be able to open up. You're not going to be able to, have this make it profitable for you. Now, once you have the four things, then you can start to get really, really incredible results like my clients have experienced. For this example, we have a free offer, and we went in, we tightened up the Facebook ad, we make sure that we tighten up the funnel, and then within 1 week we reach over 15, almost 1,600 people. Right, these are targeted individuals, right, who already like things in this niche. And out of those, we have 44 people actually went inside the funnel, and then 5 of them became leads. And then for this other example here, when booking an appointment, again, having everything aligned is very, very important. Within 2 weeks, we reached over 4,000 people, and out of that, 97 were inside the funnel, and then 23 were made appointments using this simple strategy. And then last, selling a physical product. Now these are tickets. We went broad because the other 2 examples that I talked about were more local. This is more of a global scale, so the numbers are different. Within 28 days of using the system, we reached over 25,000 people, and out of those, 8,115 people landed in this funnel, and they sold over 2,423 tickets, and each ticket was $12. So you can see the numbers growing. Now, again, if you have to have the right system in order to do this for your business. You can do it the hard way. Go up to a lock, and there's over 10,000 combinations of a 4-digit lock. You can go in and you can try to pick that lock, try the hard way and keep figuring it out. Or the easy way is just get the code, get it in, open it up right away. That's what I do all day, every day with my business and my clients. I help them. I give them the code, the system, so that they can open up online a stream of income for their marketing campaign. So by now you're probably wondering, well, how do I get a Facebook marketing machine that generates $5 or $20 or even $50 or more every time I put $1 in? Well, this is perfect for you if you're ready to generate more leads, book more appointments, and attract more clients. You see, I work primarily with 3 types of clients. Number 1, if you're looking for more targeted leads who come through the front door, who want to buy from you, or you're looking to scale or systematically design your business so that you can increase the frequency of your sales purchase and get more paying clients without having to increase the workload. Or if you're looking to dramatically increase your pricing and make more money from each client so that you can make more money dealing with less people, then here's how the process works. We'll be focused on a specific tailored marketing strategy execution to help you solve the 2 biggest problems that most entrepreneurs and business owners make. Number 1 is traffic, getting new leads coming in on a daily basis. And number 2 is conversion, converting those tracking leads into buyers. Now, these marketing strategies will take about 30 minutes total, and you'll be able to speak to me or one of my business partners to figure out what you have and help you double or triple your income while dramatically decrease the amount of time that you spent on marketing your business. So who is this for? Well, this is for business owners who are currently selling product or services, who train in small events, who are coaches, authors, or consultants. This is also for people who value helping others and are contributing to the marketplace and making a difference just as much or more as they value making money. They know that their business can grow and they are willing to do whatever it takes to make that happen. Now, my best clients understand that they are willing to have some skin in the game. They already have a marketing budget, and they need to understand that they need to invest in themselves or their business to be able to make more money for their business and be able to get to that next level. Now, partnering up with me isn't cheap, but I expect to help you make much more than the initial investment in your first month, So you want to stay on as a client and continue to work together in your business. Now, who is this not for? This isn't for people who like bouncing around at the next shiny object. This isn't for people who like to complain and make excuses. This is not for people who want to consistently find ways to play small. This isn't for people who are in the information gathering mode and they're not prepared to take any action and get results. This is not for anyone who's not serious about growing their business into 6 figures or more in the next 12 months. By now, you're probably saying, okay, I get it. What do I do next? Well, you have 2 options below. You either can set an appointment with me by clicking on the set an appointment button, or click on the do-it-yourself button. Now, as far as working with me, knowing that my clients get the most dramatic results when I work with them personally, this allows me to become personally invested in you. Now, since we'll be closely working together to accelerate your business performance, the first step is to complete the application for a session below. Now, this application is to make sure that, number 1, I can help you and I'm the best person to help you get those results that you want. And number 2, that you're ready to take action and willing to step up and let us do all the required work. Obviously, the better the fit, the better the results. So it's a win-win for everyone. Now, as far as do it yourself, I have a course called Using Facebook for Marketing, and it basically goes over all the foundation and the marketing strategies to really get your page up and running ASAP. Right now, I have over 100 businesses applying in the past 30 days. So the opportunity is extremely limited because of the intense one-on-one needed in order to provide you with results. And like I said before, I only bring clients on board if I know I can help them get results on the return on investment. Now, out of 100 people that apply, I can only really work with 5 clients at a time, and currently 3 of these spots are filled up, and I'm looking to fill the other 2 as soon as possible. So with that said, knowing that the window of opportunity won't be long, I found that the people that make decisions quickly are more fun and enjoyable to work with anyways, because I find that, they get results way faster because they are faster in implementing. So if you feel like this is right for you, all you have to do is click on either button below. I want to thank you so much for your time, and I'm looking forward to helping you out with your business.